Hello everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, that was my chair. I hope you're all having a great weekend so far. And I hope you're all having a good day. And I hope you're crafting for Christmas. I am following my December daily. I've got my journal done, which was the first prompt. I'm following Raindrop Lila's December daily. If any of you want to join, you could go to her Facebook group. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And she's freely giving away in her Facebook group this December daily junk journaling prompt. If you hadn't seen this before in one of my other videos, it comes with 2 tags and then all your journaling prompts and some writing prompts. So you don't have to think about anything, which is fabulous because that's my biggest problem when it comes to December daily. That's why I never finish. So I did my journal, which was number 1, so I've checked that off. Today is the 2nd of December, and it's red and green, and the journaling prompt is to-do list. So I want to show you my December daily, which is a combination of a December daily, and it's also going to be my winter journal, which I'll be journaling in all winter until spring, summer. I make an autumn journal that I journal in. If you hadn't seen it before, it's right here. I still have so many things. I have to still add that to it. It's pretty much full. I'll show you in another journal. It's not full because I didn't get it done until late October, early November. So I'll be working on this all next autumn as well. This is just a tag I need to put in it, and I need to write on the back why I made it. So I'll go through that and show you how I keep a journal if you're interested, because a lot of people ask me, what do you do with your journals? Well, I use them or I gift them. So I made this out of a book. It was 1936 Lincoln something, President Lincoln something. And so I took the book block out, which I'm going to be using, you know, the pages because they're really nice. It's way over there and I don't want to get it. It's on my bookshelf. But it's got nice deckled edges and the pages are really nice. So I'll be using those in this. This is a completely blank journal. I haven't done anything yet except put the pages in. But I wanted to show it to you. So what I've done is I chose her for the front cover because the cover, although it's not in very bad shape, but the front did have some scratches on it and it was bothering me. I kind of wanted to leave it by itself. I see I have a little bit of glue there, so I'm just going to erase that. If that ever happens to you, wait for the glue to dry and then take a white eraser and just erase it off, whether it's paper or, you know, whatever it is, just wipe it off. Don't wet it because, you know, it might ruin your book or your paper. So what I did was I took the book block out and then I put all my pages in and then, oh no. Oh, I thought that was upside down. I did think one of the pages was upside down when I was flipping through it, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's 6 signatures. I am not untying them and taking them out. So anyway, this is the book that I used. And like you can see, it's very flat, but it probably won't be by the time I'm done with it, you know, at the end of the winter. I have left plenty of space in between the signatures so that I can really fill it up. And then on this edge, I put in the center, before I did anything, in this center here is Tyvek. It's, you know, what you get for mailing, and that's really sturdy. And then I put some of this ticking on the inside of the spine as well. And then I tied in my signatures right inside the journal, not on fabric. I was going to do a hidden spine, but I really didn't have to because I had to cover the spine anyway because it said Lincoln's Army. That's what it was, Lincoln's Army. And I really didn't want Lincoln's Army for my Christmas journal. Let me just snip this on the top because that's bugging me. It's not completely, there we go. So then what I did was, after I got my signatures in, I put her on the cover, which covered up all those scratches. And I did some slow stitching. I slow stitched this lace onto this fabric. So it's got Tyvek fabric on the inside, and then fabric, you know, the real heavy ticking on the outside. And then I slow stitched this beautiful lace. It's from Angela Kerr Designs. I wanted something very simple, so I used this. I wanted it to look very Christmas vintage, you know. And then I slow stitched both sides, and then I glued it. It's really wide. It comes out to here. So then once I slow stitched it on, I glued the fabric in here and in here, you know, where it opens like this. And then I brought it around and I clipped it until it was dry. And then I went underneath the lace where the fabric was, and I just ran glue underneath the fabric, but I did not glue the lace because I really liked it. And I'm glad that I didn't, because she fit perfectly on the cover. So that's what I used for my cover. My father-in-law is Austrian, and I loved him so much. We've actually been to Austria, and she just reminded me of a girl from Austria with her dandelion. So that's why I used it, to remind me of him. He used to sing Silent Night, Holy Night in German every single Christmas for us. It was really sweet. So anyway, so that's it. I didn't put anything on the back, just kept the lace. And then on the inside, this is part of her page. So I just thought, oh, well, I'll just continue the page here. And I did the same thing for the back. So this is, you know, one side of the page, and that's the other side of the page. And then I put her on the front. So it worked out perfectly. Well, this is 2 pieces of paper. This went with this, and then I cut that other piece. And then I put some plaid ribbon here just to cover up what was left, because I wanted this red to show. And then the papers are from Raindrop Lila. I think all of them are from Raindrop Lila. This might not be. This might be Sampool. I had a lot of plaids and polka dots, so I don't remember. But that might be Sampool, but the rest. This is called RedRose Evergreen, if you're interested. And it's the landscape, not the tall. But she has both kits. So, and then this is on rice paper. Isn't this gorgeous? It's just so beautiful. So this is kind of my Christmas part. And I didn't know what thread. I did not know what color thread to use, and I didn't have an off-white left. So I just used the white. I was going to use green, then I was going to use red, I was going to use both, and then I was just like, no. So it was getting too complicated. That's the other side of that page. So like I said, it's completely blank right now, but this is the Rose Red Evergreen background pages. Okay, and this is the Rose Red Evergreen layouts. Okay, and this is just some, not realty stained paper, just a digital. Now this is from, I don't remember. I'll leave the link in the description below. So if you see any of these, if I don't say Rose Red, you'll know that it's the other one. I think it's the wintergreen. No, this is Rose Red Evergreen. This is Christmas. I don't remember. I'll have to leave it in the link below. But it's gorgeous. So this is more Christmas. This is probably the background page to this kit. Yes, it is. I just love it. I just thought it was perfect. That doesn't look like it's tied in very tight. Well, I guess it is. I have to go through it. This is my first time kind of going through. What is this name of this kit? It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful. Rose Red Evergreen. So I you know, kind of switched them up. Here's some more of that rice paper. Rose Red Evergreen, Rose Red Evergreen. Same, Rose Red Evergreen. Look at this page. I just love it. I love it. All the fabric samples. It's one of my favorite pages. And it is 6 signatures. I don't know how many pages. I didn't count them. This was my first time ever tying in 6 signatures. I was a wreck. Everything looks good though. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, it's very blank, but it won't be. It won't stay this way. And I plan on doing, not every day, but every couple of days I'll show you. Now this page I thought was upside down, but it isn't because the writing's going the right way. So it's like, oh, phew. This is one of the background pages. Now this goes into winter, and this is another one of her kits, and I don't remember the name of it, but I will leave it in the description box below. I'm so sorry, Lydia, if you're watching. But this is really cool. This is like the front page, and then the next page to it, and the kit has lines, which is nice for writing. So I didn't back them all with the writing pages, but some of them. This is from that same kit. No, maybe it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. Isn't it gorgeous? It's perfect for winter. And I'll be filling this up all winter long. Lots of birds. I love birds. And I have something that's going to go in here. So that's why I had to space it right. Because there's going to be something not tied in, but there's something that's going to go in here. So I wanted to leave enough room for that. Lots of writing, lots of places to put tags and all different things. I love this page. And it's got lines on it, so you can write. And then that's the other one that doesn't have the lines. See? Love this with the skaters. It's going to have a lot of skating in it. And I haven't figured out if I'm going to put anything on these yet, so I haven't cut them. More skating. And this has lines. I use really heavyweight paper, so sometimes it's like, wait, is it? Everything looks good. I'm really happy with it. And the back. And like I said, I put that ribbon there because the fabric came out a little bit too far, and I didn't want to put this right up to this edge. I wanted to put it just where, you know, I wanted to keep the red. So I put the ribbon. And that's it. So today I thought that I would bring you along 14 minutes. We've got plenty of time. If you want to, I'm going to do the red, green, and the to-do list. which I've got pretty much, I got it started and then I thought I'm going to turn on the camera. So I keep this on my desk, right over here in my little stand. And the other thing is I've got these book corners that I want to use. Problem is I really want to use, I think it's this color. Yes, it's this color I want to use. It's really pretty. The problem is I've only got 2 of them. The rest are too dark, I think. See, it just, I don't know, it kills it. So I only have 2 of the lighter color left. And I don't want to put different ones on the front and the back. So I'm going to see if I can get some more on Amazon. I want to see if I can get some more on Amazon because I think that would look really nice. Or is it too much? I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the description box below. I've been fighting with this for a long time, for hours, whether or not I should go ahead and order, you know, see if I can find some more because I've had these forever. And I don't know. I don't know if I should use the book corners or not, but they're so pretty. I really like them. And I had a beautiful book plate. Oh my gosh, it had snowflakes on it, but I just really wanted to use her. And I put the book plate on and my husband said it was too big. So anyway, I can't use the dark ones. They just ruin it. See, it doesn't do it justice at all. And there's the brass or the copper. But this just looks so pretty, and I only have 2. So let me know in the description box. Should I add them? Should I not add them? Or what do you think? Do you like them? I love them. So I don't know. I don't know. It was hard to choose the lace as well. I had about 15 laces out and I was like, oh my gosh, I had it right in front of me the whole time. Then I was like, okay, how am I going to attach it? I didn't want to just stitch it, you know. I wanted it to be looking like it was an older journal. So, okay, that's enough of that. Now I have to make something for lists. So I printed out, and they have to be red and green because today is red and green. So today's red and green, and the journaling prompt is to-do list. So I thought, perfect. So I have, let's see. For some reason, I don't know if it's my paper, I don't know what it is, but I can't write on this paper. On my HP print paper, I can't write on it. It doesn't matter what I use, I can't write on it. Gel pen, well, I can with my black art pen that I use, but not everybody has that, you know. And I want to be able to, you know, if I take this little book with me, my list book with me out when I go someplace, because this is going to go in a pocket or get clipped in, I want to be able to write in it. So I put it on the back of this, this is just packaging paper, and it writes on, you know, beautifully, you know, even with a pencil, see? But I want to use that piece, so I'm just going to erase it. I was looking for my little, oh, there it is. I see that this is lifted, and I need to make sure my corners are down. And I'm not going to sew or any, this is a no sew. Well, it's kind of, well, there's a few things you have to do to sew. You don't have to, but there's ways around it. But it's easy. Got some glue there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just tear these so that I can make a little list book. Or to-do lists. Same thing, right? I think we can get away with what I'm doing. So I've just got the Rose Red collection. I think these are the journaling cards. So I'll leave everything I used today in the or showed you today in the description box below. I wonder if I can get that off without tearing the. Perfect. I like the look of this packaging paper. My husband came in this morning. He said, "Do you need this?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Yes, I'll take it." So I had to press it. I will admit I did have to press it. It was really crumpled. And I love using packaging paper or, you know, anything like that. It's, you know, to recycle it is awesome. So there's green. I need red because it has to be red and green. And then the journaling prompt is lists or to-do list. This is going to be my to-do shopping list, which is going to go in a pocket in my journal, which I've already done a lot, but I still have a lot more to do. I mean, it could be, you know, food that you have to make, gifts that you have to buy, something you want to give to your neighbor. Like one of the things I have to do is I have been rooting some Christmas cactus and some spider plants for my neighbor, and I almost forgot. So now I'll have a to-do list of, you know, to remember that. So there's some red, and this comes from the RedRose Evergreen Journaling cards, and so do these. And just get that little bit of white off. I could have probably inked that, but that's okay. This packaging paper is awesome. I love it. I wish I had like a whole package of it. Okay. Oh, one more. So all you're going to do, this is a little bit different, but not much. I'm sure you've seen it before, or I know I've done it before. I don't know if I've done it on video, but enough people have done them, and you don't have to do them this way. You could do it any way you want to. But this is just to give you an idea if you are looking to follow along in the in Raindrop Lila's. Well, these are a little bit different size. That's all right. I might have cut them wrong. So let's see. I think I want this and this. Love this. I love this page. I just love it. Some of these just might be cut wrong because I put them on the packaging paper, but it doesn't matter. They don't have to be exact. I just want to make sure that that covers that. Now what else I have is, I was going to put some more packaging paper in there, but I remembered I had this old school paper from like kindergarten. You know, it's wide, you know, the wide stripe, but it's got, well, the red is faded, so it looks a little pink. So I'm just going to use a few of those pages because I know I can write on that. And I'm going to cut that top off, so. But yeah, it's probably about, I'd say 40, 50 years old. I love it. I use it a lot. I know, you know, I know that it's the kindergarten paper, but it doesn't bother me. I like to use it. I think it's cute. So there's one. Oh, I said I was going to cut that off. It doesn't matter. I'll just leave it on. How did I do that? How did I do that? It's too wide. Doesn't matter. Cut it down later. There's two. And maybe we could get another one in there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the same size, right? As long as it comes over here, because I'm going to be, it's going to be a little booklet, but not from the top. there's 1, 2, 3, and maybe I could get this in there. There's 4. So what I thought that I would do is, this will be my back, like so. I might have to cut these down a little bit. And it doesn't bother me. I kind of like the fact that I've got all different sizes in there. Then I'm going to do this one. And then I'll just trim this down. And then this is going to go here. I should put more list paper in there. No. I think I'll just do, because you can write on the other side of these too, you know, when you flip it. So I think I'll just leave it alone. So there's this one. Maybe I'll just use, let's see, I'll use this one. Let me stick this here and put this here. You just want to make sure your edges over there line up. And then I'm going to put this here for extra strength. And I think I'll put this on the back for extra strength as well. So I'm using 1, 2, 4 of the cards because you can write on the back. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is clip it, and then I'm going to trim it with my scissors. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do next, which is so simple. So I'm going to clip it here. I have to trim down there, so I'll clip it on the side here, like so. And then just take my scissors and try to stay straight. That's a lot of paper. But we need a lot of paper for our lists, right? Here we go. Everything looks good. That last page is bugging me because it's not the same size, so I'm going to leave that out. Or, I know what I could do. Duh. I put it in here, like this. Then I'll put this here. There. Now that looks great. Because the inside, it doesn't matter, because it's going to be all different, you know, pages. All different size pages. Which is fun. And I'm going to put a little bit of decoration on some of the pages. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, I have a little piece that I bent. So I just folded this to put on the edge here. Okay, so I'm going to fold this just to keep it together. And that's going to be my little spine, like that. And then I'm going to clip it. No glue. No glue necessary. I clip it there. Make sure all my pages are up there so I can grab them all. Looks like it. Okay. So I'm going to clip it here, and I'm going to clip it here. Now you can glue this on. I'm not going to. Not right now. I might glue underneath here when I'm done. But here are all your pages for your list book. Making a mess on my desk. I don't want to lose those pages. Put this in my trash. Okay. Then you just need a needle and thread, which you can use anything. I'm going to use my wax linen thread because it's right beside me, honestly. I could use some embroidery floss. it's green. So yeah, I'll use the embroidery floss to bring out the green in here. Let me just get some more. I know my I'm going to be making one on camera. A new jar. Mine is so small and it just fills up really fast. It's a great idea because I always have my needles and threads right at my desk. I don't have to go to my sewing station behind me. So let me just take some of this thread off. I'm going to use all 6 strands, okay? And then I'm just gonna thread it. This is an embroidery needle. It's got a pretty good size head in it. It takes all 6 strands. There we go. So I've got all 6 strands in there. And then I'm going to take, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to do it because I have it. But if you don't, just use your awl or what have you, okay? I think I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm going to go right about here. Oh, maybe not. Yes. Now I won't be able to get it out. Yep, I did. So I just put a little hole there, and now I'm going to go through with my needle, maybe. I probably could have gotten through there without the needle, but, and then I'm going to just tie it off like this. I was going to use my little, you can also use little jump rings. I've made these with jump rings before, and those are fun. Just don't tie it really, really tight. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, go ahead and tie it tight. I think we should tie it tight, or tight-ish at least. And just tie it. Tie a knot. Tie a couple of knots. And that way it won't come through. Especially if you use an embroidery floss. There's one. Now shall I try it again? Let me just cut this a little bit. And like I said, you could use your awl for this, or, you know, any pointed tool. Just want to try and get this in the middle. That's 2. And I have one more thing to do. I can decorate it off camera and show you another time, but I can give you some ideas how to decorate it. And like I said, it's going to go into a pocket in my first page, and I'll put number 1 on that page. And then I'll probably write something about, you know, what I made it on this day, which is the 2nd. It's my anniversary, 45 years, so I'll probably write about that and what we did, and which we're not doing much. I'm just tying a few knots just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. There's 2, and one more. Move this up a little bit. And punch. And put your needle through. So no glue. I mean, you can glue this down if you want, but you don't have to. It's all together. It's not going anywhere. And I don't want to take the needle out. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna, don't want to use too much thread either. So here we go. I'm really sorry about this messy jar, but I am going to make another one, and I'm going to make it on camera. It's going to be very simple and so nice. I would have made one before, but what I asked my husband to get at the grocery store, well, at Walmart actually, he got. He said he got it. Well, he actually had me on camera, you know, when he went to Walmart and said, is this the right size? I saw him put it in the basket. And that was like 3 weeks ago. We still can't find the jars anywhere in the house. I asked him to get me some mason jars because I use mason jars for everything. You know, beads and buttons and paper clips, and they're on my little, I have a Lazy Susan, a double layer lazy, I have a double layer like tray, and then I have it on a Lazy Susan. So it's very convenient. It's very handy. Everything goes on it very well. Okay, so there we go. So now I have my little list book. Just cut these threads a little bit shorter. And unclip it. And there you have your little list book. See? Like so. Isn't it pretty? So cute and so handy. And it's very cute. So, and you could put some glue under here or not. You could put some lace. Let me just put this back here. And I'll put that in there later. And then I'm just going to take, I have some little like cut-offs. Oh, wait. I have my little, Lydia also has a kit with tons of these little, what do you call them? Anyway, cards. Anyway, and they have all different kinds of words and what have you on them. What do they call these? They're bigger. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll leave it in the link below. So here's the list. And I thought, oh, perfect. So, and I'll use journal on my first page and write about, like on this page, I'll write all about my journal, why I made it, how I made it, and all of that. And then list will go onto here and I'll put it in a pocket and then write inside the list book about how I made it, why I made it, maybe on the back or what have you. But this, I think, will go on here because I can't really write on that. So I'm just gonna put this here. Nope. I was gonna say I have to cut that off, but I don't. It's fine. It's not sticking out of the top of the book. See? Maybe it is. So I'll just cut that off a little bit. It doesn't really matter. I'm just so fussy. There. So now I have my list, and I'm just going to kind of take these and do this. And I don't want to make it too bulky, but I do want to put something in it. So that will go on that page. I just love this page. Just love it. I know I've said it 1,000 times. So I'm just going to glue that right there. I'm almost out of my little Fabri-Tac in here. I could use my other glue, but I should. And you can use a glue stick for this, it's fine. And I might be, although my glue stick is empty too, I have to get one out of my closet. I'm just going around the edge because I don't like to waste a lot of glue. Oh, you could have inked that too. I didn't think of it. But there's red and green that I used, which is great. Recycled some packaging paper, and some old school paper that we got from a friend. It had like, it was a full package. And a lot of the lines were like crooked. I said, oh, I love it. She said, what are you going to do with all the crooked lines? I said, I don't care. They're cool. And then I thought, I don't know. I have all this, you know, paper that I've done some different things on. Like scrappy pieces, you know, like music paper and things. So I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to kind of add to it in some way. You know, just to keep it interesting. It's on the back. I have all this paper that I've embossed when I had no ink. I had no, you know, oh, that looks pretty. Oh, I like that. I'll put that right up there. Oh, you know what? I think I'll move it over, and that way I can have a little tuck spot that goes up there. You know, if I have something, you know, a receipt or something. Oh, wait a minute. Receipts. I should leave a place for receipts. Let's see. So maybe I'll just use this for like a decoration of some sort, just to kind of give it, no, I'm going to do it for tuck spot at the top. So let me just take another piece, so I have a bigger piece, and I'll put it on the inside as a pocket for my receipt, you know, some receipts. Good idea. Okay, let me just fold this back, and I might have to, I'll probably have to cut some of the bottom of this off, but that's okay. So let's see. I'm not going to cut this. I'm going to leave that on. Hold on one second. It goes this way. I like it this way better. So let me just fold this a little bit so it goes in there okay. I have so much embossed paper. It's so silly. So I don't want it too tight because I want to be able to get receipts in and out. So I think that will be good. Let me just fold this up a little bit more. And take some of this bulk away because we don't need it. There. And now I have a little pocket that I can use, but I think I should probably strengthen that a little bit with some music paper maybe. Just so that, you know, it's so that when you're going in and out of it, yeah, I think I will do that. I'll do this, I'll glue this here, and that way when you're going in and out of the pocket, it won't tear. So let me just cut this, or just tear it. And that way, when you're going in and out of the pocket, you're not going to tear your embossed paper. And I'm just running some glue around the top of that and down the edge here. Making sure I get all the way to the top there. Now I'm going to run the glue all the way over here, so when I fold it, that's extra strength as well. Because you have to have some place for receipts. I forgot about that. Now should I fold this up and give it even more strength? I think I will. Yes. Let's take a little bit of this bulk off. but you'll have to glue it down really good. I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. It's faster, and I know you probably want to go, so. And I'll be back again tomorrow with my other journal that I'm working on, my paper bag journal. I am completely done with it. I just have to make a few more pieces of ephemera. And if you would like to follow along, oh, I wanted to leave that so that I could fold it. And this gets folded like so. That makes it nice and strong. Okay, and now I'll just glue it inside this back page, and I have a little bit of a decorative page, and it's a pocket for my receipts. Perfect. Just gonna take a little bit of this off, this edge, so it doesn't get hung up in there. And then I always do this. I don't need to do it on that side. And I'll use my Fabri-Tac again, only because it's here and it's fast. And I don't have to squeeze so hard. It dries fast. And I'll just run a small bead along the very bottom. I just got my hand in that. Hold on, let me wipe it on my towel that's on my lap. There we go. And this is a nice, that's a nice sturdy page too. It's my HP paper and some packaging paper, so it's nice and sturdy. Now let me just take this and run it down here so that I can flatten that down without flattening down the whole pocket. And do the same thing on the other side. There, that was a quick pocket. And it's pretty, I like it. And it's got enough room in there. Perfect. I like it, very nice. And I might do a few more things too. You know, this page, possibly. I don't know. I might add some papers to it if I need to with a stapler. You know, if I have to add some more papers to it, I could always do that as well. So there's your little book. And the only thing you needed the glue for was the pocket, which you don't have to put in there if you don't want to. So there is my red and green and my to-do list, which says list, which will get clipped on or in a pocket in my journal, and I will put a number 2 on it. I made a mess. Just threw glue everywhere. Okay, where is my book? Doesn't matter. Here it is. I put all of my scrap paper on top. So there we go. And this is from the Rose Red Evergreen journal cards, I believe. And they will end up in a pocket inside here. And I'll put a number 2 here. Okay, so that is today's video. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope I didn't keep you too long. And I really hope that you follow along. I'm really excited about doing this. And, you know, you don't have to do it as a December daily. I'll be making things that you can use in any journal. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a December daily. But I don't know, I just think it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to, you know, neighbors coming and writing in it, and, you know, my family, and Christmas Day, you know, having them write in it, all the, you know, the babies, the little ones. It'll just be fun. It'll be a nice book to have for years to come that, you know, my grandchildren will love to have. So that's it for today. And I will leave in the description box below the papers that I showed you today and where you can get them. Okay? Until next time, be well, be kind, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye.